In today's video, I do have another Wii U review, and I did this right after the Mario Kart 8. That Mario Kart 8 review was actually supposed to be this review for Minecraft. In fact, when I said this in the Transformer video, the innovation for the touchscreen is just not there. But I'm really hoping, the next game that I have right over there will do it. And it screams Wii U gamepad functionality, and I cannot wait to play it for you guys and review it for you. It was meant for this, and there was going to be like this whole joke behind it about, you know, with the chicken jockey, I was going to have like this comedy bit where, you know, silly string and popcorn and all this stuff, like, you know, that scene from like the movie theaters where they like tear up the movie theater. I was going to do all that, but something happened. I had booted this up and I played over 8 hours of it. So I know this game did work at one point in time. I have footage of it. I'm showing it right here, right now. I played it. I played for 2 days straight, 4 hours a day, and I played it mostly because I wanted to see what basically to see the gamepad, right? So I did that first just to see what the game would do with the gamepad, and then I would kind of move on to the game itself. So I did that for 8 hours. I got some footage. So I knew it worked at one point in time, but the thing is though, I have a modded console. Now I don't know if this really affected it or not, but I have Aroma on my console and it asked for an update. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll update it real quick, you know, just to kind of see what's, you know, what was going on. And I went in, did what I needed to do to update the game or update my system, and that was it. No more, no less. I go back in here to play it again, so I can actually sit down and play it to do the review and get more footage and, you know, see what went wrong with the gamepad, because I'll talk about that here in a minute. But all of a sudden, after updating the Aroma package, it doesn't work anymore. It keeps asking me to update it, even though I have already updated it, and every time I try to play something, it just won't connect. Just a quick editor note. I have a way of switching my Wii U to be from Aroma to Tiramisu. On Tiramisu, which is a different modding situation, it also doesn't work there as well on that. So just a quick thing. Yes, Tiramisu also doesn't work. See, the thing is like the reason I have a modded Wii is that sometimes I'm going to have to play games that are going to have an update. With the Assassin's Creed 3, it wouldn't work after a while and it kept crashing on me. So I had to mod my system, find a way to download a update for it, and I used Aroma. I used this Nestle or something like that, and I updated this game, and it worked. Same thing with this. I updated it, did everything, and I got footage, and I played it. But now it just doesn't work, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There's probably some technical thing that I have no idea what it is, but right now it doesn't work. And it has been doing that for a while. Just after all that was said and done, it made me kind of realize what is the purpose of these reviews. And the purpose of these reviews is just to talk about the gamepad itself. You know, there's tons of reviews about the game Minecraft. There's tons and tons of reviews. There's probably a Wii U review out there right now that talks about it, but I haven't seen anything about the gamepad itself, or at least I haven't really looked deep into all that stuff. I'm gonna do a quick review of this game. Now, if something changes, if I figured out something else that happened, that's another video I can do. I could do my bit, or maybe do something different, I don't know. But as far as I can see from here until the future, it doesn't look like it's gonna change. So I'm gonna go ahead and review this game for what I could tell from when I played it at the time. And it's not gonna be like it was before, where I would talk a little bit, then the review would happen, and then I would give it in deal. I'm just going to talk about it right now and show some gameplay footage. Basically, I'm just going to talk about the gamepad, because that's really the whole point of these reviews, is the gamepad. With that out of the way, let's start with my sort of Minecraft review. This review is going to be short. So as far as I know, Minecraft in itself worked fine. When I played it, when I booted up and played it, it was running smoothly. I was kind of enjoying it. I see why people love it. I see why it's a really fun game. I see why people really do enjoy the content. I see all that appeal. And from when I played, it ran smoothly. I didn't have any issues. It never crashed on me. It never did anything. But again, I only had 8 hours to work with it. And so, but graphically, it looked fine, like a Minecraft, like I've seen it before. Ran smooth. Of course, it was only 30 frames per second, but again, it didn't really stutter that much. I did build some things, but unfortunately I never got that footage captured. There was some DLC stuff I only got to do as the Super Mario stuff. I got to see that for a bit. But there's other DLC stuff that you could have done. Well, what about the gamepad? Since it's called Minecraft Wii U Edition, does it use the actual Wii U gamepad? If I were to... The only way I could explain it is this. When you play Minecraft normally, and you have to use your mouse and keyboard to pop up the menu and whatnot, to, you know, craft stuff, think of it like this. Your mouse only works on some of the menu features, while you still have to use a gamepad for everything else. That's basically the same thing with this gamepad. It kind of worked on a few things. I was able to touch a few items on there, but when it came to crafting, it just didn't do it at all. Like, it gave me some menu functionings to use the stylus, but then it kind of didn't do it on other parts of the menu. I thought I did something wrong, so I went into the option menus. I went into the options settings and tried to fix something. There was nothing. I spent the second day just trying to figure out everything about the gamepad. And from what I could tell, this is just a port. There's no real actual Wii U functionalities. It's kind of there, like 20% there. If it's like 100%, this is only 20% there. It kind of works on some things, but not what you expect it to do. And that was pretty much it. I was expecting so much more from this because it says it's a Wii U Edition. You would think they would use the gamepad to its fullest, and nope. I spent a good while trying to figure it out, and it was just like, what was the point? You can't, in fact, you even get a map. I think like you get a map in Minecraft, and you would think that it would just pop up here. No, it doesn't. Very disappointed in this game. Unfortunately, I mean, disappointed for what it did with the gamepad. The game itself looks like it's fine. I mean, that's everything, you know, looks like it's great. As it being a Wii U game with the gamepad functionalities, doesn't have it. And that's all I gotta say about it. That's pretty much it for my review. I got nothing else. I wish I could have talked about it more, but unfortunately I just can't at this point in time. If anything changes, I'll do an extensive review, but from what I could tell, I don't know anything. I can't connect to the servers, and I thought maybe it's because I'm not logged into Pretendo, but my Pretendo's working, so I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with the system. So if anybody has any idea, I have no idea. But other than that, I guess that's it for this review. If anything changes, I'll do something. But for now, this is the Minecraft review in my videos. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I'll see you guys all on the next one. Y'all take care.